Today, guys, I'm just fishing with good old worms right here. Some big red worms. They're in there somewhere. Here at a local creek. It's a different spot. Of course, wherever there's a creek, there's a bridge. And I wish I had something like a flotation device so I could float down this creek, but I don't. Maybe in the near future I will, though. Today, Ugly Stick Dock Runner versus the Zebco Dock Demon. So I figured out the smell, guys. I came here and there was like a raunchy ass smell. Didn't know what it was. I do now. Oh man. A little pan view of where I'm fishing. I'm right here underneath the bridge. Obviously here underneath the bridge in the shade. It's a hot, humid day. And this is just a beautiful creek, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that little island way out there. The water flow. Just a beautiful, beautiful spot, guys. Love it. Really, guys, when I tell you I live out in the country, I live out in the country. This is a back road. And here's another viaduct or bridge, as some may call it. There's no cars, no nothing here. Now I showed you guys a little pan view of under the bridge. Now here's on top of the bridge. There's that little island I was talking about. Right in there, I believe, are some big fish. But I'd have to go through all this bush to get to that spot. Here's the other side, guys. The other side of the creek, other side of the bridge. Here's the bottom part. It's a hot, muggy day today. And this creek, the creeks that I'm around, they go forever and ever until they run into some rivers. This is a nice creek though. I just wish the fish would bite a little bit more. One day, you are going to be my meal, Mr. Froggy. I am going to eat your legs. Yeah. All right, guys, I think we got one at the end of the line. I got my bobber right there. It's not too far from the shore. And I think there's one on there. It might be a little bluegill. Let's take a look. Called it. I called it. Yeah. Take a look at that guy. I don't know what the picture's gonna look like or the video's gonna look like here, but that is a bluegill. All right, guys, we're gonna try to get this bluegill. I know there's a lot of them in this little area here in the shade underneath the bridge here. We're gonna try to catch one for you guys on video. No editing, no nothing. Let's check it out. Bluegill are some of the easiest fish that you can catch. That's all I'm gonna say. If you can't catch a bluegill, then somebody needs to practice fishing. That's if I don't slip in the water here. I can see them running towards the bait. They're around these two boulders here. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera or anything, but I got a rocket bobber on the end of the line here. And they're attacking the bobber, not the bait. Let's go. And we got one, guys. We got one. This one right here. Little guy, and he inhaled this thing. He inhaled it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out. We're right here underneath of a bridge. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this bluegill here. Maybe that helps a little bit. Little panfish. Almost looks like one of those hybrid fishes. Has that beautiful aqua tint to it, the color. Man, did that guy inhale that that bait. Actually, it's red worms that I'm using as bait. All right, guys, I'll be back. If it's gonna show on camera here. I'm underneath the bridge, so it's kind of hard with the lighting and everything. But that is a little piece of red worm. I don't know if it's gonna focus for me, but I wanna see if they take that bait and I can hook a fish with that. Let's see what happens, guys. All right, here we go with that little piece of worm. Let's see what happens. If I don't slip into the water. Let's see what happens. I hope I don't slip into the water. Let's go. Can we catch a little bluegill with that little piece of worm? I don't even know if it's showing on video, but that bobber's moving. We might have lost that piece of worm. The bobber's still moving though. Come on. There it goes. We got him. Got him, guys. The little piece of worm. You don't need that much bait. I don't know if it's showing on video or not, guys. But there you go. There you go. On that little piece of worm. Doing the little creek fishing. Like I said, these little bluegill are hungry. They are hungry. One more thing I gotta say, guys, is that this is the Ugly Stik Dock Runner. This is the Zebco Dock Demon Deluxe. I put 2 different reels on both of these rods. They're great rods. Both of them are great rods. The Zebco here is a full glass rod, while the Ugly Stik Dock Runner is a fiberglass rod. And they're both phenomenal freaking rods, guys. Now the poles that I'm sorry, not the poles, the reels that come with these are not so great. Over here I got a Mitchell. Let's see what kind of Mitchell I got over here. I don't want to say just Mitchell and not. It's a Mitchell Avocet. These run about for 30 bucks. It's a 1000 series and it fits this pole just great. These poles almost look like ice fishing poles, but they're not ice fishing poles, guys. I've had people go, hey, why are you using a ice fishing pole for fishing during the summer? No, they're not. They're more for docks, piers, where there's overhang trees. These poles are great for that kind of situation. Look how close I am. I can touch this. You're not gonna get a 7-foot, 8-foot, 12-foot pole up in here to catch little bluegill that are by these poles here. I don't even know what the boulders, whatever they're called. Now over here, if I don't fall, I want to show you guys what I'm trying to mess with here. Look, a bunch of rocks, some wet dirt, It's a bunch of rocks underneath here. It's great shade. If it ever rains, I'm covered. Except for that smelly guy over there. If you guys can see him, man, he stinks really bad. Well, anyways, this is the Zebco Dock Demon Deluxe. It's a full glass rod, 36 inches, as well as the Ugly Stick. It's 36 inches. I think the Shakespeare try to copy the Zebco, but the Zebco, this one has been through numerous testing, guys, and it's passed a lot of testing, a lot of destruction tests. I'm not gonna destruct my poles, man. I mean, I waste my money to buy what I want and what I need. I work hard for my money to buy what I want, and there's no way, unless I was making $50, $60 an hour working, then maybe I'll destruct something, but that I don't make that much money, so I'm not gonna ruin my stuff. I buy them, I take care of my equipment. If you take care of your tools, your equipment, your fishing gear, trust me guys, it's gonna last you a long time. Now this one is the Dock Demon Deluxe, like I said. And all I have on here is it's a Abu Garcia Silvermax 1000. The reels that come with these, both of these, they just suck. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, they suck. They have like a plastic spool, I think 1 ball bearing, maybe 2 ball bearings, if that. And the reels, they're not good quality. I would upgrade. I mean, some people would say this is probably overkill. $30 on a $16, $17 rod, combo rod at that. That one also is I think it's like 14 bucks. It's even cheaper. But I also put a Mitchell Avocet on there, which is about 30 bucks. So around the $30 range, you can get a good reel, guys, in my opinion. You can get a decent reel for 30, 40 bucks. Now, if you look at KastKing, you can get some good reels. Some good reels for about 22, 23, 25 bucks. If you just give them a chance, guys, look into KastKing. Man, I'm a fan of KastKing. Akuma reels are another one. They're not too pricey. They're 50, 40, 50, 60 bucks, 70, depending on what series you get and which one you get. But give them a shot, guys. All right, guys, I think at the end of the line here on the Dock Demon, I think I got a little crappie. I can kind of see it. The water's kind of clear. And I think I can see, yeah, it's a little crappie. I'm not fishing too far off of the shoreline, guys. I'm fishing maybe 10 to 15 feet at the most is what I'm fishing off of the shoreline. And there we go. This is a little crappie on a red worm. There we go. That is a nice little crappie. If he was a little bigger, I'd probably take him home to eat him. Nice fish. Amazing. Some of these fish are just beautiful, guys. If you're really a fisherman and you look at fish, it's either you're gonna eat them or you're gonna think they're beautiful. Now I'm getting another bite over there. That guy probably inhaled it. I have to get this guy off the hook. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys. I said this guy was a crappie. I am sorry. That is not a crappie. I realized what it was after I took the hook out of this one. I was like, what the hell am I thinking? This is what you call a rock bass. This right here is a rock bass. Now I got this right over here. I don't know if I got something on the end of the line. I don't know if you can see that rocket bobber behind this fish. But this is a rock bass, guys. I'm sorry for that last part, but this is a rock bass, not a crappie. Rock bass. There you go. Beautiful fish. These are good eating. If you catch a bunch of these, very good eating. If you cook them on the grill, if you bake them, grill them, very good fish. Just season them right and they'll be good. All right, guys, got another one over here. This is on the Ugly Stick Dock Runner. Feels like a little guy. Very, very small guy. But I'm okay with that, guys. When I go fishing, guys, I don't expect to catch 50, 80, 100 pound fish. As long as I'm catching fish, you know what, guys? I'm happy. I'm happy as long as I'm catching something and not getting skunked. Skunked or getting skunked is the worst feeling in the world. To me, is going out, putting your time into going fishing and not getting anything. I can tell you one thing, going out there and fishing and maybe getting skunked is the best feeling in the world as far as getting skunked as far as being out there fishing. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying, but you're out there, you're trying, and if you don't get nothing, it's still fun because you're out there trying still. All right, guys, got this guy off the hook. A little hybrid. I don't know if you guys can see him. Very nice fish. They got nice colors to their scales.